Hey everybody. Sorry, that was almost bad. The mic fell off my hat. It is Darin from Lilleys. I'm gonna do one cast for you today. It is Sunday. I better stay on there. Sunday, August 9th here. See what we got going here. We'll just try that just like that. So it's supposed to be off until like 3 o'clock. That is not the case. At 7 o'clock it was on. And they were running one. And then I looked right before I came to see if it was still going. It's still moving, but it was at 20 megawatts, which is just under half a generator. I might not be set deep enough, but we're gonna go with it for this drift. So the other day when I fished here and I caught a few, it was one generator going. Usually half a generator is like perfect. Like it's just rolling just enough to keep me moving. It's usually pretty good. I might need to go a little deeper. Let me go just a hair deeper. There we go. Now watch, I'll get the bottom. I think Rob used this rod yesterday and he said the line broke on him, the braided line, which the last time I used it, which was a couple days ago, I noticed that it was needing some new line, so I put some. What was on here before was 4 pound. It was like a blue color. It's Suffix I can't remember if it's Resolve or Revolve. Anyway, now I just got regular Suffix 832 6 pound. And it's like the fire tire color. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna get the bottom here. This is that hump. I'm fishing a pink powerbait worm. I don't know if I said that or not. There's a fish on top there. It just came up and ate something. Maybe he'll eat this if it doesn't get hung up in the rocks. Oh, I see him. He's going for my float. Eat my pink worm. Thank you. He went down. He did, but I missed him. Watched him come straight up on my float, and then he nosed down and went right at my pink worm, and just barely, just boom, and didn't even pull it under. It was just a split second. Boom. That was the bottom. So there's a bunch of fish on the other side up close to that tree over there. Come on. Could see a fish go straight over to it. There's a big sucker there, but it'd be alright if he ate it too. It'd be kind of fun. Strike one for me. Let's recast it. Haven't heard many reports today. I know there was a family that came back from a guide trip and they caught him pretty good. I don't know what they caught him on. I didn't see the guy the family came back through. Oh, I never tightened the drag down. I put new line on it and never tightened the drag down. There we go. It might be alright. Nope. He came off. Strike two. I'll be ready this time, hopefully. It's a little warm out today. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's hot. I'm ready for end of September or October where it's 60 degrees. Here's your high. Shoot, I'm ready for 40 degrees and snow. That's what I like. Keep seeing people I know in Alaska, pictures on Facebook of them, jackets on, hats on, like perfect. I wish those temperatures were here. There we go. Got a piece of grass or something there right at the boat when I reeled that in. Some fish coming up over there farther. Next time I come through, I'll go closer that way. It's like up there, there was some fish on top of that hump, but there was more fish closer to the tree. Like, so the hump starts to go down, and then there's that tree, and they were between the tree and that hump. This is good water for this. Just one, you got to be able to set the hook quick enough. Two, you got to have your drag set right, so when you do set the hook, it actually sets it. And recast again. So I'm looking down below me too as I'm going down and just seeing a lot of suckers. When I was coming up, I was idling up through here, and there was not a ton of trout, but I saw trout in with the suckers. So obviously I had one on and just plain missed the other one. So they're here. I'm just turning my reel just to keep that line tight enough to where I can set the hook whenever I get a bite, if I get a bite. Kind of going, I think, either drifting that way or my float's drifting to me a little bit. I think I'm going that way. My next run, I'm gonna probably put the boat where my float is right now and fish that much farther that way. Yeah, there's a fish there. I couldn't tell if that was a sucker or a trout, but it's a little deeper here than when I'm set. We'll do one more cast here. It's about twice as deep as what I'm set, but that's all right. Water's moving a little faster over there than it is over here. All right, we're gonna go back up. Hello. So what I've got on here is I got that braid, then I've got some 4-pound cigar fluorocarbon, and then I've got a leader on the end of that 4-pound fluorocarbon of some 3-pound cigar ice X, and it works pretty good. That's usually about how I do it, and it works pretty good. We're gonna go up here, right? Don't want to get too close to that pontoon, so. Drifting, but I think I'm gonna go just here and then go down through. So I don't think I went far enough over to the right here. Doesn't help when your trolling motor comes unplugged. Just gonna zoom myself over here a little bit. myself drifting here. There we go. I'm like, it looks like I'm about a foot above the bottom, which is good. They're looking up. Somebody said Phil caught them on an Adams the other day. I don't know if that was yesterday or the day before. Guessing it was yesterday. Yesterday was Saturday. But man, through here, you can usually tell if they're eating something off the surface or just eating something right underneath the surface. By the way the ring is, they're like, not the way the ring is, but so like if they're just eating something under the surface, you'll just see rings and usually their back come out. If they're eating something on the surface, you'll see their mouth come out, and sometimes you can hear a pop. Thought for sure we'd get a fish in here after missing that one, and the other one getting off. Fish just came up about 3 feet from my float. And recast. I'm gonna scoot over more. I feel like that tree has moved over closer. See what line they're in. There's a few of them that keep coming up. Get my float over to it. So a lot of times when there's a seam, you can kind of see if the fish are coming up and making circles, you can see where that line is, where they're all staying. You can just cast in that line. If you're on this side or that side of it, too far, they're not really gonna, you're not in the fish. Gotta fish where the fish are. I'm thinking this tree moved down farther, because I think it used to be up here. I think this tree moved down about 50 feet. Might get in the root wad there. They're still up there right where I went through. Well, I didn't even get a bite that time. We're gonna do it one more time. We're gonna go up. If that pontoon stays over there on the left, we're gonna go up there on the right where I like to go. We'll do it one more time. Don't ever go up on this side slowly, so I'm doing that and looking while I'm going. Spooked a few trout there. All right. Here we go again. Just waiting for the boat to start drifting. We're just sitting still right now. There we go. Oop, too much. Alright, one of these fish has got to eat a pink worm. Maybe I need to be deeper. I'm looking at the water. So it's just half a generator, which is really good for this. Sometimes it's just not your day to fish. To catch fish. Go over there and eat it, trout. I don't know why I'm afraid to scoot over, but that's where I want to be, is over here. Hopefully now I might have to scoot over again. I don't know. I'm kind of trying to line myself up so I can cast between the tree and the side of the drop, the hump up here, or down here, whatever. And maybe they've seen the this pink worm all day already by somebody else. There we go. That one came off too. Oh for 2. I don't think the motor will hit, but I set that one left-handed. He's hooked good. I can see where he's hooked. Yo. This is gonna be hot. First one. Yeah, they like to do that. He got one?
Small one.
Yeah.
Clear down past the landing.
Oh, I got you way down there, huh?
Clear down there.
Yeah. It can be good down there. That one twisted me all up. Yep, nice. That corner up there is usually where I get them. Yeah, right there, where the bluff stops and the flat starts, kind of right out in there.
I'm worried about getting a rental boat too close to it.
I gotcha. Yeah, the hump's right here in front of this tree. That's where that hump is. Couple of fish right there just came up. But I'm on that side of them. They're between me, my float, and the boat, I think. Trying to look for me and watch my float at the same time. Never did see him. Oh, There's one right there next to my float. Just came up. So he had to have seen the pink worm there and just didn't want it. I don't see my float. There it is. I don't think it was under, I just couldn't find it. It jiggled a little bit and I was like, I'm not sure, but it was me pulling it with the waves because of the waves. See if I can recast it into this seam right up here. There, kind of. Come on, go down there and eat it. It came literally right next to it. Both of those ate something off the surface. There's a lot of leaves and stuff, so I don't know what they're eating. Another one just came up there. Oh, there's a big school of them right there. I'm sure they're little guys, but I mean, there's not a big one in there. There's a decent one in there. But they're all right there, like at the end of that log. They're all right there. Right now I got such a loop I'd never be able to set the hook on him if he ate it. My line is way down there. That didn't even move my float. Just recast it. So I put it right in the middle of where all the leaves are. You can kind of see by the leaves where the slow water and then the fast water meet, and I put it just on this side where it's in the moving water, not in the slack water. Oh, that root wad's gonna be right there. You can see it right there, my float's right there. I think that should be past it. That should be past it. I don't think it'll get in it. Yeah, we just need a fish to eat it. He did, and I wasn't ready. too busy thinking about my line being too bowed, and it was. It's looking pretty good down there. I can see it down there, and it's fish needs to eat. I'm getting pretty close to it now, but eat it. I watched him eat it. Little bitty guy. Just a little bitty guy. Don't need the net, but just makes it easier all around. Oh, burned my leg on the side of the boat. Little bitty guy, like 8 inches. I'm not gonna hold him up very long because that is hot. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Somebody will see you tomorrow.